Now you can hear me. Welcome, welcome everybody. Oh, so glad to see you out there today. We are. This is the WDWpov Live Stream Show. Jack will be out here shortly, as well as my wife Patty, who is actually downstairs doing a few last minute things. So I'm just going to hold down the fort here for a few minutes while they get up here. But so nice to see so many of you out there tonight. Wishing Jack a happy birthday. This is technically not his birthday. This is his 2 days before birthday. Yeah. So today is the 10th. His birthday is on the 12th. He's turning 18. This is a biggie. This is definitely a biggie. Yeah. So yes, we are so blessed. Absolutely. And I'm just gonna start going back through some of these here real quick. But here she comes. Okay.
Well, what are you doing? Are you changing the format?
No, I'm just trying to. I got that set up for Jack. You're gonna have to sneak by me here.
Have you looked at me lately?
Excuse me while we rearrange ourselves here.
Go ahead. I'm not even going to be able to show up because I'm green.
Oh no!
I'll have to take my jacket off.
We're getting there. Our studio is not exactly the biggest thing on our suit, so here we go.
It's your office. Oh, actually, the green shows up okay.
Good.
I'm
going to jump back to the beginning here real quick because there have been a ton of comments while you've been.
Okay.
So anyway, we had Orange Cone, which was showing up for some reason as Facebook user, and I knew when I saw Hey Howdy Hey, I knew it was Orange Cone out there.
Okay, did we do an intro? I am a hot mess. I'm not even oh my goodness.
Well, Jack, like I said, he will be coming. We're going to talk a little bit first, I think, about Disney and some of that, and then we're going.
I'm going to do my hair. You know, where is my stylist? You know, when I go live, don't the
So we already had a question here from Mike.
Who's your first favorite Disney character?
I jotted it down on my super high-tech notepad.
Is that for Jack or is that for me?
No, that's for Jack. So if we get other questions before he gets to step in, I want to make sure I have them written down. Okay. So yeah, we're basically just hellos, highs. Lots of people out there waiting to see Jack.
This is as real as it gets. As real as it gets.
And then Orange Cone jumped over to YouTube. Happy birthday from Neil.
Okay.
Also,
so if you
are, I'm just going to keep popping these back up.
Look at this. Look at this mess.
And why are we blurry now? We're blurry. Yeah, let's do this. There's my hand.
I'm
back. I'm back into focus.
I'm blurry all the time.
Oh my goodness, this is. There we go. That's better.
Okay.
Yes, our super duper high tech studio. Yes, Mary, it has been a long time. We were actually on last week, almost an hour. We did a live stream while we were at Outback on our way home from Outback
for my birthday.
For her birthday. Her birthday was on the 3rd. So
I don't know what my hair is doing. I need a haircut so horribly bad. Last week I had some really good nice. I had some really good hair days. Like you guys really want to hear about my hair days.
Yeah, great music. I thought that said Groot music there for a second. Okay. Great music.
I don't know. It's not doing anything.
More happy birthdays. All kind of.
Okay.
This is a good day. Lulu, nice to see you out there.
Okay, can we start? Did you say hello?
I said hello. I said it's a WDWpov Live Stream Show. This is actually episode 143. And tonight we're doing something a little different. Like I said, we're going to be celebrating Jack's birthday a couple days early. We will be.
Okay.
We are simulcasting tonight. We usually just broadcast on our WDWpov Facebook page and group, and also on the YouTube channel WDWpov, which stands for Walt Disney World Point of View. For those who might not know that, who might be first-time watchers.
What is my hair? And I feel like I'm like a poodle or something that is going to the show and it's not coming out right.
Wait, is he saying we don't? Oh, I hope that was at the beginning. Yeah, that was at the beginning. You can hear us, right?
Raise your hand if you can hear us. We'll blink twice if we can see you.
I can hear us on my
okay.
on my thing.
So
that was an old message there, apparently. But so we are also simulcasting live on a Mother's Random Thoughts Facebook page, which is the one that you mostly see my wife and Jack a lot.
Mostly see me.
Well, I mean, you know,
Jack.
It is mostly the two of you that do that.
Because I'm a mother.
I show up once in a while.
My random thoughts.
Other family members show up on there once in a while, but that's, you know, that's pretty much how it goes.
Okay, so
top 3 Disney movies.
Okay, so here's the thing. We may phrase that question a little different because things like that are confusing. Now, why am I fuzzy again?
You're just fuzzing out on us.
So things like that might be confusing. Like we might ask him his top Disney movie and then his top Pixar movie and his top princess movie.
Yeah.
I will probably phrase it a little different because
we don't want to make things too difficult tonight.
Well, no, he does. Questions like that are he's going to struggle with.
Now this is cool. Yeah, we'll probably maybe try and bring Mary and Pat on a future episode about the hurricane trip and Pat's trip, Pat and Samantha's trip to Disney in the past few weeks.
My eyes always with the green screen because my eyes are green. They freak out. Okay, so we're going to start with.
Oh, I like that. It's hashtag Jack rocks.
Okay, so here we're going to start. And we're going to talk about.
Thank you, Jennifer.
How we got to this point with Disney.
Yes, I'll let you take it over.
Okay,
you take it over.
So we always loved Disney. We did. We went on our honeymoon. We would go probably about every 2 to 2.5 years. We would make a trip. And then when. Okay.
Just looking at the messages.
And then when Marcus and Jack were little.
I
think that was for you.
No, I don't think so. No, I think they're talking about Jack. Or maybe they could be talking about you.
It's probably, I don't know. So when we had Marcus and Jack, we had our first 3 kids. And they were, when Marcus was born, they were 9.
See, we have another Marcus. Our other son is named Marcus. So Jack's next oldest brother is named Marcus.
So they were 9, 12, and 14 when we had Marcus. And then when we had Jack, it was 16, 14.
Oh, jeez.
11.
You're going to make me cry.
And so,
thank you.
So when we then started to go a little more often, part of it was circumstances. In your business, we would go it was a business trip. It was a trade show, and it was every other year. But because we were there on business, and it was always
the beautiful comment. Yeah,
it was always around spring break and Easter. We might only do the park 1 or 2 days. And back in those days, I don't know if you guys remember this. You could buy a 10-day pass that never expired, and you didn't have to add extra money on.
We would have these 10-day, 15 days worth of passes. And 10. I know, but we sometimes we had combined stuff.
So we would, the year of the trade show, would just use maybe 1 or 2 days, and then would go back the next year to actually do a vacation.
Right.
And so we were going when Jack was little. We were going every year, once a year.
In fact, when was the first time we went? He was how old? I think it was less than 6 months.
He was 6 months old.
5 or 6 months.
And we had the older kids to help. And so even in our worst years where there were meltdowns, and we had lots of people to help. And I know we've told the story. Orange Cone, thank you. Yeah,
you can get back to me some other day in the future. And I want to bring this up too, because you're talking about being at Disney with autism.
Yes.
And this Marcus is saying that, yeah, as a person with autism, I am only liking Disney now at 38. You know,
now,
it's very emotional and, you know, things like that. And it can be very, you know, I guess confusing or a little bit, I don't know, what would you say? Overwhelming? Overwhelming
yes.
would probably be it.
Now, but because it was something we were doing every year when he was so little, it became, and he had a connection.
Mm-hmm.
From a very young age, he had a connection there. And so we started to find that we would go, and when we came home, he would have some sort of advance in some area of his life.
A breakthrough of some sort.
And so then we said, okay, we can spend money on therapy, or we could spend money going to Disney. And so we started spending money going to Disney. And I mean, little things like, you know, he loved Disney movies, and he would bring me he wasn't talking, but he would bring me VHS cover, you know, the container. And I'm sitting at the computer working, and he would hand it to me, and he's pointing at the keyboard. He wanted me to type and find Disney stuff. And so, and then at some point, he was learning the words. You know, he would watch me, and he started typing in the words. He still could not talk, but he wanted to find things about Disney. Now I'm thinking he wanted to find the rides. He wanted to find toys. He wanted to find books. And, you know, I remember once we had no clue what he wanted. And he kept saying, and we did not, this is before we made the connection. And when I say it to you, like, you guys can guess. He was saying Castle, Bridge, Dragon.
Okay, Castle, Bridge, Dragon. So any of you who go to Disney a lot.
Well, we didn't know it was Disney when he first started saying it.
That's true. That's true. We didn't even know that at that point.
And, you know, I'm thinking a movie. I'm thinking like, what's the dragon one? The Reluctant Dragon. Is there a castle in it? I think there's a castle. And, you know, he's shaking his head, and he kept taking his older brother by the hand and trying to get him to go outside. And he's walking back toward this wooded area. And we're thinking maybe he's just wanting to play a game, like one of them be, you know, the dragon and crossing a moat. We had no clue. We could not figure it out, because all he was saying was Castle, Bridge, Dragon. So now, is anyone can figure out Castle, Bridge, Dragon? Because
I don't think so.
It was difficult for us. So,
and I want to jump to some of these here.
It wasn't until probably 4-5 years ago, maybe 5.
It was maybe longer than that.
That we were standing on one of the bridges near the castle. And there's this dragon topiary. Now, the dragon topiary had been moved. Originally, it was closer to the castle. But when we went back the next time, we even forgot it was there because they had moved it. And so when he's saying Castle, Bridge, Dragon, it's not in our mind. But that topiary is near the castle, and there's a bridge, and that's where he wanted to go.
And didn't he point at, like, when we got there, he was like, trying to lead us over there. Since he knew it was around that area.
But he did. It took us a long time to figure that out. But so, you know, even him learning how to spell words, you know, he would he would look at the words. He knew that it said The Little Mermaid on the box, on the VHS box. And, you know, so he learned to spell little because he was sitting at the keyboard, spelling it, trying to find things, trying to find books. He wanted a book, and it had something to do with Star Wars figures, and I could not figure out which book he wanted. And we're ordering all these books and trying to get books from the library. And eventually, I think we found the one he wanted. But he learned a lot of, you know, words and how to spell and the rides, you know, the words of the rides.
And then he started to learn geography.
Mm.
He brought up at one point, he said, the Eiffel Tower.
No, we were watching a documentary, and it had nothing to do with Disney.
Right. But then he said the Eiffel Tower is in Paris, France.
And I know I didn't teach him that.
And she's like, well, where did you see or hear about that? And he, Ratatouille. So, Disney movies have been a big part in helping him learn and basically learn about different parts of the world. Let me jump to a few of these comments here.
Okay.
So Marcus again is asking, how does Jack cope at Disney World when rides change? What, would that be a meltdown? He's interested.
Okay. So because we are creatures of habit.
Very much.
So when we walk in Magic Kingdom, we always would head he would go to Space Mountain and ride the Buzz Lightyear ride. We always started in Tomorrowland.
Well, Jack always wanted to do Buzz Lightyear first. Yeah. I mean, that was like first thing. So
but that was even before Jack. You always wanted to do Space Mountain first.
Yeah, that was before the Mine Train and stuff.
Yeah, but that's where you would head. And so Jack, knew we would, even before he was walking, he was, little, and when he was in the stroller and couldn't ride Space Mountain, and we would get muffin and slushies at what is now
is that the lunching pad?
Is that what it's called?
The one that's right there in the middle underneath the Astro Orbiter. Underneath Astro Orbiter.
So
you guys would get something to eat there while me and Marcus or the older kids would go and do Space Mountain.
So
we gotta move this along. We got comments are building up.
So
here.
She
tells me I talk too much.
Well, this is a delightful story. The delightful story of when we always did the same parks in order to. Magic Kingdom was the first day, Epcot was the second, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom was our last day.
And then
usually.
circle and come back to
Kingdom
if we had extra days. Yeah. Okay. So anyway,
he
wants to know.
I know this is what one trip we went on. He was probably 4 or 5. He was not speaking, and I failed to inform him before we went that we were only doing 3 parks. So we're leaving Hollywood Studios, and I say to him, this is our last day there. I say to him, tomorrow we're driving home. Say goodbye we're not going to any more parks. Say goodbye. And he had a complete freak out. And he kept saying tree. And at that time, like, I should have picked up.
You should have figured that one out.
I should have picked up. And I'm like, okay. Well, and I think maybe we did eventually pick up on it. Yeah. But we're on the bus, and he is screaming. And, obviously that's embarrassing, but, it is what it is. And so I got better. And we both got better at before we went on the trip. Like, we never did those surprise Disney. Oh, the kids wake up in the morning and you give them a package and they open it and we're leaving for Disney today. We never did those kind of things.
Well, there was the one surprise trip, but that was an interesting one. But.
We prepared. Everything was always on the calendar. This day we're going to Magic Kingdom. This day we're going to this park. I would scour the internet. Okay, I would scour the internet, the Disney website to find out what rides we were closed for maintenance. I would talk to him about rides being closed before we went. When he loved Mickey's the Sorcerer hat in Hollywood Studios.
Oh, that was a bummer when they took that
We
down.
told him we were there, and we said, this is the last time you will see the hat. The next time we will come, it will be gone. We showed him pictures on the internet of them dismantling it. We
were there when they were dismantling it.
But we worked very hard to prepare him for rides may be closed, rides, things change. And he's living in a household where he's the youngest out of 5 kids. His older siblings grew up, got married, had kids. He had to learn how to adapt because he is in a constantly changing household. And, we worked hard to try to help him with those things. So very few meltdowns. He does get agitated sometimes. And, I plan our day. We always have a sit down dinner mid-afternoon when other people, like, we don't have lunch. We might eat at 1 or 2, and it's a sit down to get him out of the crowds and have a relaxing time. So we work to try to.
We still have to bring Jack
okay.
too. So we're going to move here.
Yes. So that's how we deal with that.
So yeah, Orange Cone is saying his goddaughter is nonverbal autistic. She's been going to Disney for years and just turned 21. So a few years older than Jack. And they gifted her a trip to Japan because she loves Hello Kitty. So she's going.
I wonder if I could be Orange Cone's daughter. I could be his daughter.
You could.
Yeah.
Now, we've never been there. I know Marcus, our other son, he loves Japanese culture. And maybe someday we'll work a trip to Japan and maybe do a visit to the Disney Sea. Yeah. Tokyo Disney Sea. Yeah, that would be a cool thing.
Because he has such a connection, he wants to be there, even when it's not, even with changes and even with things that bother him, he wants to be there. We did run into some people from our hometown while we were down there once, and they said, and this is when he was probably 5 or 6, and the woman remarked to me about how he's a different person, and he really is.
Yeah, it is amazing how much more verbal, I guess, or just, I think he just talks more freely. Is that the word?
And, he's
Heather, we'll get to that question as soon as we get Jack up here. We'll ask him that one.
The thing is, Disney allows all of us to be a kid. So that's helpful. He's allowed to be who he's supposed to be.
When they take their grandson, that's all he asks about for months. Yeah. That's what I do too, though, Pat.
Now, there was a time where every day, before I started the calendar system, there was a time every day he would ask 20 times an hour after hour, when are we going to Disney? Now, we don't have anything on the calendar currently, and he has been asking more than he usually asks. So
hidden Mickeys we'll have to ask him about too. We got to get him up.
Okay.
Here. We got to get him up here.
This is what we're going to do.
Cool.
We're have him answer questions. And then we also have a little game we can play where
thank you, John.
The
lunching pad.
We can give him Disney movies and ask him about the Disney movies. So if you have a favorite movie, like ask him questions like his favorite character in that movie.
We're glad to put a smile on your face, Marcus. Oh man. Yeah. Change. Okay. You know what? I'll tell you what, Marcus, I don't like change either. I hate when things change, but
but
I've gotten better with it over the years. And we've been helping Jack. I think, like you said, I think he's been adjusting to things, a lot better.
I don't know if this works or not. It worked for us. I worked very hard for years and years, and you worked very hard to make him feel safe with us. If there were things that happened when he was younger that he did not trust us because doctors did things that we weren't expecting.
I love Orange Cone, by the way. Thinks I'm in my mid-50s. I like that.
But so we worked very hard to make him feel safe and that he knew he could trust us. And so we're not going to ask him to do anything that, is going to stretch him. We're not going to push him. When he's ready, he lets. We periodically have discussions about. You'll say he's ready to do something, and I'll say he'll let us know when he's ready. And you push him a little more than I do.
Maybe,
but
not a lot. Maybe
no, but I shave his face, and he says he's not ready to do it himself.
Oh, I thought you meant me.
No, I don't shave your face.
No, but we're working, and we just talked about this the other day. I mean, you're still helping him with shaving. I help him shave once in a while too, and that's something that I just want him. I want to show him, just let him do it himself. If he'd have to keep up on it though, because if you let the hairs grow too long and you use a regular electric razor, it rips them out. It hurts. Nevaeh, as soon as she gets home, that's first thing she's like, when are we going to see Mickey next? Holly, I'm going to go get him now. You want me to grab him? Bring him up here?
Then you're leaving me by myself.
Well, for a minute or two.
No.
Favorite snack. So I've got about 5 or 6 questions jotted down here right now. So let me get the man of the hour. Hold on.
Man of the hour. I guess at 18 you are considered.
He is now the man of the hour.
Well, my dad always used to say you weren't a man until you had a kid, but I don't know. So I'm here by myself because he just deserted me. How is everyone tonight? I do try very hard to remain upbeat and positive, and sometimes that's hard. It has been a Monday. I don't know what Jeff has told you. My mother came to stay with us for the month, and churros make everyone happy. Jack will eat churros. We made churros. We made churros on one of our shows, on one of our WDWpov shows. And here.
Again,
okay.
not the biggest of students.
Got to run. Orange Cone says I got him a run. I wish Jack a happy birthday.
There he is.
Okay.
Just got him here. And he's wearing a green shirt. So we're going to have a floating head, it looks like. Does that look funny?
Yes.
He has his green Mickey Mouse shirt on, and green is his favorite color. So
and now his head is gone.
So that's what you find on our show.
Wow.
Where'd you go?
Where'd Jack go? He disappeared.
He's the
on
invisible
us.
Man. There you are.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that was cute.
That was fun. I wasn't I wasn't expecting that.
Okay, who is your favorite Disney character?
That was who said that?
Lumiere.
That was from my Lumiere.
Lumiere is his favorite Disney character.
Very
Okay,
good,
so
very good.
can you give me your top 3 favorite Disney movies? Let's see. Karen asked this. Top 3 favorite Disney movies.
Christy has a kid that's birthday's today too. Happy
Well,
birthday.
his isn't today.
I know. Well, yeah, technically.
Okay, what are your top 3 favorite Disney movies?
Whose?
Yours.
My favorite Disney movie is The Animated Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, what's your favorite Pixar movie?
Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Okay,
Good
do you
choice.
have another favorite Disney movie?
I don't know.
Yeah, you have it. You like what?
I know there's got to be another one out there. You like a lot of them.
Yes.
It's just tough to come up with the favorites, right?
Do you like The Little Mermaid?
Yes.
Finding Nemo?
Yes.
Okay. Marcus is asking you, not your Marcus.
Yeah, this is
another
his
Marcus.
name. He's watching you right now on the live stream. Okay.
Okay. He says he loves animals. What pets do you have? Jack, can you talk?
I have goats.
He does.
Goats.
He has goats. He has a pygmy goat. We have actually 2 pygmy goats.
Now, what are you doing?
And we have right now we have 3 boar goats as well.
So part of the problem with cats and dogs is they are too unpredictable for him, and he does not like them. This is.
I just can't. I'm just watching his.
So
Dallas is crying of the Caribbean.
favorite ride.
Are you laughing about me making
Favorite ride.
No, I'm laughing about your
Favorite
head
ride.
floating.
He took notes and I can't read his notes.
Okay. Okay. What looks like Heather asked, "What is your favorite ride at Disney?"
The Buzz Lightyear ride.
See,
Parts of just like he gets nervous about not seeing a movie in
And
Canton
now you're mixing up
not
stuff.
seeing his 6 nieces Caribbean.
okay. So you like the Buzz Lightyear ride. Now, there was a follow-up question to that.
Hey, Dad, do you know if I'm mixing up or not?
No, but we're trying not to mix up right now because we're trying to ask you some specific questions. So we got to focus on this, okay? Can we do that?
Can you focus?
Yes.
Your head is floating on the castle.
We got the floating head here. Okay, so the follow-up question to what's your favorite ride? And again, you like Buzz Lightyear, which I had a feeling that was going to be his.
Parts of the Caribbean.
Well, he does like that one too, but he likes to say that a lot. He likes to repeat Pirates of the Caribbean throughout the day, probably 100 or more times a day, I'd say.
Right now.
Yeah, right now he's on a Pirates of the Caribbean kick.
What are you doing?
Kids crying about scared of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here was the follow-up question. You ready?
What?
You ready? Okay. Do you like roller coasters?
Yes.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite roller coaster?
The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Okay.
Now, do you like Expedition Everest?
Yes.
Yeah, I know you like that one. Do you like Rock and Roller Coaster?
Yes.
Okay. He likes all of them. I mean, he can
Disney
handle
coasters.
Disney coasters. Yeah.
He does not
scared of Parts of the Caribbean.
He does not like. We went to Hershey Park and he would not ride the roller coasters because you can see
what they do.
Roller coasters are good if you can't see them.
Yeah. So you're getting a lot of people saying hi, happy birthday. Oh my goodness! Now we have a floating hand coming out.
Okay.
You may start believing in ghosts.
What is this question? What is
He's doing Pirates of the Caribbean movie lines now. Okay.
What is this?
This one is
it's chicken scratch.
It is chicken scratch. Yeah.
Do you want to? What is that from?
Parts of the Caribbean.
You did some Tigger lines.
Oh.
Can you do the Tigger line?
Christy was asking, do you like to look for hidden Mickeys while you're in the park?
Yes. Kids crying about scared of
so
Parts of the Caribbean.
Yes, the answer is yes. And we're back to
we got Marcus.
Marcus is from Ireland.
Are you laughing about what I just said, Dad?
No, I was actually looking at this comment just now. This other Marcus that
lives in Ireland.
Lives in Ireland. That's all
Kids
the way
across. About scared of Parts of the Caribbean.
That's all the way across the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay, what's this one? Snack. Your favorite snack?
Yeah, Holly wants to know, what is your favorite snack?
So while he's answering, you all tell us your favorite snack.
Yeah, if you want. You could, if you want.
Okay, so what is your favorite
snack?
What
the poop? You're sitting on it.
Okay, can you do the Tigger line you did earlier?
Nevaeh says hello, by the way.
Hello. Movies that are in my head.
Her favorite movie is Little Mermaid.
The Tigger line. The Tigger line you did earlier. Where you pulled your ears?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it.
The wonderful thing of tigers. The tigers are wonderful things. The tops may have rubber. The bottoms may have springs. The wonderful things of tigers, because I'm the only one. I'm the only one.
Now we went from all the way to Ireland.
From Ireland to Austin.
Winnie the Pooh, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Christopher Robin.
What do Winnie the Pooh, Pirates of the Caribbean, and Christopher Robin have in common?
Yes, let's figure that out.
That are in my head.
They're all in his head.
And he's going to mix up lines from all three shows or movies.
We went to Hershey Park in 2016.
I think so.
And
that was for social.
I did a promotional
thing, yeah.
And then we liked it. I loved, more than Hershey Park, I loved Hershey Gardens and I loved the Hershey Museum.
Oh yeah, that was good.
But
Nevaeh likes
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train
too.
What are you doing?
And Marcus says you're cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's
Can
also
you say thank you? He's very humble.
Very humble.
Very humble.
Are you good looking? Are you handsome?
Yes.
Yes, of course you are.
What are you doing now?
Marcus's favorite snack is popcorn.
My hand is a crab claw.
From what?
Parts of the Caribbean. And I'm acting like Davy Jones.
So Marcus's snack, his favorite is popcorn. Do you get popcorn buckets when you're at Disney? I'm curious. Mary says popcorn too.
Well, Marcus, I don't know how often Marcus goes to Disney. Oh. He lives in Ireland.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Christy lives close to Disney.
Cool.
Would you like to live close to Disney?
No.
No.
Why?
I would like to see my 6 nieces.
Very close to his nieces.
He
and
was
family.
fine going to Disney.
Mom,
and he
were you
probably,
kidding about anything or not?
No, somebody said they live close to Disney, and Mom was just asking if you would like to live close to Disney.
Mom wasn't kidding about anything, was she?
when
No.
his siblings started, the older siblings started to not come with us because they were in college and getting married. He started to have a harder time leaving, and especially when his only sister, when she couldn't come to Disney, he had a harder time. Those kind of changes bothered him more so than anything else.
Yeah.
And now he's okay going to Disney, but he wants to come home because there's too many people that he loves here.
Yeah, he's okay being there for a while, but after a while, then he gets homesick for his family.
What are you doing?
So Michelle says that she likes Mickey pretzels and popcorn.
Making my fingers act like tentacles.
Oh, wait. Are we doing this one? You doing this one?
No,
Davy
he doesn't
Jones?
no, stop. He does it better.
I know he does. Pat says he likes anything edible.
Okay, so were those all his questions?
Steve's favorite is premium Mickey ice cream bars. Good choice. That's a good choice. And Nevaeh's is the frozen strawberry bar or the Olaf bar. Good job. I think I've had an Olaf bar.
I haven't had. Yes. Do you want to say hello, Marcus?
This is our Marcus.
There's a Marcus from Ireland that's chat. Come, say hello.
You can just stick your head in for a
so
second.
here we're going to assign a movie, and if you have a favorite movie,
yeah,
he has a green shirt on.
He's got the.
But show Marcus what you did earlier with your shirt.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. And then he pulled this off.
Papa Pooh, you're sitting on it.
Oh my goodness.
Life is an adventure.
Oh, now we see his belly button. Oh, put that down. Put that down.
Sorry.
So we're going to assign him a movie and ask some questions. And if
Tigger.
you have a favorite movie,
Pooh.
what is the thing Jack keeps saying about kids crying? Did he see them crying, or is it made up?
No, he's saying that's
What the
basically you're saying
You're
that your
sitting on it.
nieces, your nieces might be scared of Pirates of the Caribbean, and that's where you're coming up with the kids crying, right?
Right.
Right, because he knows that his nieces, which are all very young, might be a
They're
little
too
bit
little.
scared. They might be scared.
They're too young.
It only took them 3 years
Who's
to put their own legacy content on their own streaming service.
Oh, Zorro is
I'm
coming
scared
out on
of
Disney
Pirates of the
Plus.
Caribbean.
No, it is.
It is
it's on Disney Plus. We can watch it.
But it took them 3 years.
It took them 3 years.
to put their legacy.
What's on
content
Disney Plus,
there.
Dad?
Zorro. We're gonna have to watch Zorro.
Does
You haven't
he
seen
want
Zorro
to
for a while.
work? Work
I haven't
at
seen
Disney or
Zorro
work?
for what?
Where would you
He
like
does.
to work at Disney, or work to make money?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
So he does do work.
Dad, you're not kidding, are
doing
you?
videos with his mom.
No,
is
somebody was
work.
asking that. That's-
Doing videos with his mom is work.
It is a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
But he, has talked about some things in the future, and they would require money, and so yeah, I think he's starting to grasp
Kids
the concept
crying about
that
scared of Pirates
if he
of the
wants some certain
Caribbean.
things to happen in the future,
But he's too little.
He might
told
need to
us
work.
he's too little.
He's too little, but he's thinking about it though. He has told us he's
Yes.
thinking about it. So, churros, yes, the churros.
So
Papa Pooh, you're sitting on it.
Patrick gets at least one popcorn bucket per trip.
the floating head on the castle is just.
I'm hungry. I don't think so.
That's Pooh.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So
Pooh saying, "I don't think so." After
Oh,
Tigger says,
okay,
he's
so-
"I'm
never
hungry."
been there.
Okay, so he's never been to Disney
funny
World
part
or
from Winnie the
Disneyland in
Pooh.
France yet. Okay, well you got to make it there. You got to make it there.
Well,
I know it's tough.
you
It's
know,
tough.
one of the things that I advise, and I talk
Mary does
to-
not want to live close to Disney.
Too
close.
I talk about this to parents that when they ask me how they could prepare their child, watch videos of the rides and So you know what to expect before you get on the ride.
And that was actually some of the reason why we originally started. That we also have a YouTube channel. WDWpov is the channel name, and we started recording.
You failed.
I failed,
You
but
failed.
I do have a number of
Did you ever
ride
look up
videos.
the video I edited? For
No,
you?
I did not. No, I still have a
Why did I
video
work on
that Marcus edited for me.
Why did I work on that?
My son, it'll be posted, and it's the Ratatouille ride,
Yeah.
Remy's Ratatouille
Like
Adventure.
one of the very
We
first
were
few
on it
days
the
of-
second day it was open, and I
you-
still don't
And
have
it's
it
over a
posted.
year.
It's over a year.
So he failed.
just like Disney's legacy.
We
content
have
is
never
different.
watched Harry Potter. Marcus, have you watched the Harry Potter? We've never watched any of them.
Not Harry Potter.
That what does those mean?
What does what's mean?
Well, the movie what you said that's on Disney Plus.
Olaf is
Oh, it's
a strawberry lemonade.
I wonder if it's similar to those Mickey
is it-
things.
okay.
You
so-
drop a Mickey shaped
Kids
thing
crying
into a
about scared of
lemonade,
hearts.
and
No,
then
no,
it
no.
fizzes.
Oh,
and-
I don't know.
Isn't that sort of like what that was?
It was a lemonade.
It
but
was a lemonade. Yeah.
Okay,
And
so-
you drop it in, it was iridescent.
we were going to ask
Marcus said hi, Marcus.
We were going to ask him about the Little Mermaid. So here's the movie, The Little Mermaid.
Okay.
What rides are at Disney that are based? What are the Little Mermaid
The
attractions?
cloak of invisibility.
What are the Little Mermaid attractions at Disney? Can you answer that question?
At Magic Kingdom.
Mhm.
What does attractions mean?
Ride,
Ride
or
a show or something like that.
Okay.
It's a ride at Magic Kingdom and a show at Hollywood Studios.
And what are they?
Oh, cool. Okay.
The Little Mermaid.
What's it called at Magic Kingdom?
I don't know.
Is it Adventures of? What is the official
The
title?
voyage. of
The
Little
Voyage of the Little Mermaid. Wait, what?
No, isn't that Hollywood
That's
Studios?
Hollywood
Hollywood
Studios.
Studios.
Yeah,
Voyage
yeah.
of the Little Mermaid,
Yeah, Little Mermaid. Okay.
but
Okay.
Jack is a whole show. Yeah, that would make a great video of some sort.
Oh, wait. Now he's saying it's a frozen bar.
Yes, it's a
strawberry
full-on-
lemon.
Okay.
flavored
Okay.
frozen
I got
bar.
it. I got it.
It takes them a little.
So it's
while.
lemonade on a frozen bar. Strawberry
Strawberry.
lemonade on a frozen bar shaped like Olaf.
I think he's got it.
I think I've got it.
Okay, so the
You just
Little
write-
It is a
Mermaid.
popsicle not shaped like anything.
Write the instructions out for me next
And
time.
Steve
I'll
is
get it.
telling you that it's not shaped like anything.
Mickey's
so-
Runaway Railway is better than Remy. Yeah,
Well, it's also
it
in
is.
English.
I think
so-
it is. Yeah, it's also in English instead of French.
Okay.
Tigger.
But Steve is telling you it's not shaped like anything, so
It
I
is
don't
a
know if we should
popsicle
trust
not
him.
shaped like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve, I'm not
Hi,
gonna.
who?
I don't know if I trust that opinion from you. Journey Under the Sea with it's a Little Mermaid journey.
Watch this.
Journey,
Dad.
is it Journey Under the Sea? Is that right?
Magic Kingdom, Little
Hiya,
Mermaid.
who?
Mary, she's still got a question mark, so it's not a sure thing. So we're
No,
not
just an
100%
Olaf
sure.
rapper. So Mary is confirming that it's not shaped.
And
like
we
anything.
have stayed
What-
in
see,
the Little Mermaid
There's no
rides.
room over here.
Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid.
There you
That's
go.
the
Journey
Oh
of
no,
the
no,
Little
no! You're
Mermaid.
gonna break the chair.
Okay,
You just gotta stick your head inside. There we go.
it was much calmer when you weren't here, Jeff.
Hiya, Pooh.
Okay, Jack.
Yeah,
the
you control
movie
the mouse.
is The Little Mermaid.
Oh, your favorite Toy Story character. This is
Who
from
is your
Marcus.
favorite Toy Story character?
Not from me.
What, the,
Jack.
Woody.
Woody.
He said Woody.
It's just an Olaf rapper, which really is a ripoff.
Marcus likes.
That would be like
Forky.
getting the Mickey. No,
his
I-
current favorite is Forky.
See,
Do
this
you
is
like
why
Forky?
you can't have viewers with the
Yes,
same
I do.
first
He
name.
likes Forky too.
He's made Forkies.
Oh,
made our
Remy
own
makes her
first.
stick to her stomach. Interesting.
Okay, the movie is
what are you
The
doing?
Little
No,
Mermaid.
What are you doing?
Jack.
No,
Who is your favorite character in The Little Mermaid?
Eric.
Eric.
What are you
Who
doing?
is your least favorite character? Which character don't you like in The Little Mermaid?
Ursula.
Ursula.
Steve,
She is
I can't do
evil.
this.
Steve wouldn't trust
What are
himself
you
either.
doing?
What song do you like
Uh,
to sing from The Little Mermaid?
I don't know.
Do you like to sing any of them?
Uh,
Or do you like to listen to any of them?
I like to listen to any of them.
Which one?
Yes, any of them.
Under the Sea. What
Under
are
the
you
Sea.
doing?
And-
No, what?
What is your favorite part of The Little Mermaid?
It's like I always say, Your Majesty. Children got to be free to lead their own lives.
I like that one.
What are you doing?
He even
no,
has the
what
voice
are you
down pretty
doing?
good.
No, what are you doing? No, what are you doing?
What's
no,
that
what
from?
are you doing? Pirates of the Caribbean 3. No, what are you doing?
And Mary loves Ursula. Do you love Ursula? Or do
No,
you
that
think
was
she's-
her least favorite character.
No, it's least favorite. Well, she
Understand.
says I love Ursula.
So
He doesn't.
So
Do you know what I said, Dad? Did you hear me say understand?
yes,
Yes, I do.
Marcus says he loves villains, especially in Harry Potter. Now Jack does not
He's
like
not into
villains,
villains
not
much.
at all.
Yeah.
He's very sensitive child to the villains.
Like Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. For years,
Still.
he still steps out for a couple of scenes with Yzma, but for a while he
He
wouldn't
wouldn't
watch
watch
the
it.
movie at all because of Yzma. She was scary beyond all reason, and so he didn't like her. Also, what movie? What do you say?
Excuse
Excuse
me.
me. What other Disney movie, are you scared of?
Snow White.
Snow White.
He will not watch it. He loves the dwarfs and he loves singing
Man, he loves the
hi
ride.
ho, and
Yeah.
he loves the ride, but he will not watch the movie because who's scary beyond all reason in that one?
The old hag.
The old-
The old hag.
I mean, what else?
Okay, what is the one present you're most hoping to get for your birthday?
Do you have something in mind that you'd really, really like for your birthday?
Kahlua coffee.
Yes, he has been asking for that. Kahlua coffee.
And what about a Disney present? Is there something,
Any
a Disney
Disney related?
present that you would like?
I don't know.
Anything Disney at all that you would like to have? You know, like toy or game.
He rarely asks for anything.
Yeah.
If you show him stuff and say, "Would you like this?" he would say yes.
Here's
He-
yeah. Yeah.
So he needs a little more direction. You can't just have an open-ended. What would you like?
Do you like Mulan?
Yes.
Yes. he
Okay,
does like Mulan.
so
And we like to sing. What's the song that?
hold on.
What's the one song?
What's your favorite character in Mulan?
Who's?
Yours.
What's your favorite character? in
Mushu.
Mulan? Mushu. Okay.
And who's your least favorite character?
A villain.
The villain.
I mean,
No,
And
to be fair, nobody. Can
yeah. What is his
What
name?
is his
Who
name?
knows?
If somebody could name his name.
Yeah, the
You can't
Genghis
just
Khan
be saying
character.
hello to people.
Do you like the song "Let's Get Down
Yes.
to Business"?
You
like
can't
that one?
just be saying hello to people.
Why can't you?
Oh, my goodness.
It's just a movie line.
Okay.
Marcus says he thinks he understands the villains.
You can understand a villain. That doesn't mean they're right.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
And what is your favorite part of Mulan?
She likes Mulan. That's her favorite movie.
The funny part is her butt catching on fire and the table getting broken.
That's the funny part.
So they like Mulan. That's
Hades.
Hey, yeah, that's a favorite movie. I don't know, Mary. What?
Hello. How about
Oh no.
Hey,
well,
this is
I'll
the
tell you what.
table.
Here's the weird thing, okay, Michelle.
Hey.
We really weren't into Tim Burton movies.
This is
At
the
all.
table.
do you like any Tim Burton movies?
Yes, I do.
Which one?
The Nightmare Before Christmas, Frankenweenie, and the live-action Dumbo.
There you go. There you go. So we weren't into Tim Burton movies. Then he started to watch a few of them, and he at least likes those. I don't know about that one.
The
I don't.
only one I like is the live action.
Okay.
Oh,
live
Shan Yu. Thank you. Thank you for that.
And then in the live action remake, it got changed to Bori Khan, which they said like 10,000 times.
Was it Bori Khan in the live? Okay.
Ah!
Okay.
Then he was technically
Okay.
right. Because
Heather
the
is
Emperor was still a
asking,
jerk even after he
What
got saved.
princess do you think is the prettiest?
Prettiest princess.
I don't know.
Which princess do you like the most?
Belle.
No.
No, of course. That makes sense.
Ah!
Because Beauty and the Beast is his favorite
Watch this, Dad.
And
movie.
I do wonder if it's something that you're accustomed to.
Kids cry.
Oh, I'm gonna mess this up. I'm gonna mess this
Okay,
up.
go ahead, mess it up.
So
Hello from
that is hello from
Penitas?
Penitas,
I don't know.
Texas. Penitas,
My
Texas.
daughter and I love Mulan too. If
Cool.
anybody has another movie for us to do this with, his favorite parts and favorite character.
Oh, Mary was asking what he wanted. What did you say he wanted? He wanted
Kahlua coffee.
What kid do you know says, what do you want for your birthday? Comes back and says,
the
Kahlua
problem
coffee.
is because we always buy a bag at TJ Maxx, and TJ Maxx has not had it.
Yeah.
Why has TJ Maxx not have it?
I don't know.
I don't know,
They have stuff that just comes and goes. We don't know.
And
have you seen Mulan too?
Yes.
You have?
okay. Yay, Nightmare Before Christmas. You're my best friend. Okay, let's do Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, man.
I don't know any of the characters in Nightmare Before Christmas except the Jack Skeleton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marcus likes that one too.
Favorite character in
Marcus.
Nightmare Before Christmas? Jack, who's your favorite character in Nightmare Before Christmas?
Kahlua coffee.
Jack Skeleton.
Who's your least favorite character?
Boogie Boogie.
Ooh, okay.
Song you always... Is there a song you sing from Nightmare Before Christmas?
I don't know.
Okay. What's your favorite part in Nightmare Before Christmas?
Funny parts.
Taking that off there.
The funny parts. What is the funny part in Nightmare
Thank
Before
you,
Christmas?
Christy.
We are planning something special with all of that. So
nice. Very good.
I don't
Thank
know.
you. Thank you very much.
he doesn't know. See, he watches it, he likes it, but okay, so
Mary Poppins. Do you like Mary Poppins? Rochelle wants to
do
know.
you like the movie Mary Poppins?
Yes, I do.
Absolutely. And you know what?
Who's your favorite character from Mary Poppins?
Bert.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Mary
Who's
Poppins.
your least favorite character?
I don't know.
Do you have a character that you don't like in Mary Poppins?
I don't know.
I mean, they're all pretty good characters, other than the bankers.
Do you have a favorite song for Mary Poppins?
I don't know.
You like Let's Go Fly a
Let's
Kite?
Go Fly a Kite.
Yes.
Yeah.
You sing that one every now and then.
How about the favorite part of Mary Poppins? The
Yes.
funny part.
Funny parts.
What's the funny part?
Look
in
at
Mary
that, Tina.
Poppins?
A little down in the mouth.
A little down in the mouth.
Okay,
That is
Cars.
pretty cool. Look at that.
We used to Cars. The Cars movie.
So who was that?
Who's your
asking?
favorite character from Cars?
Lightning McQueen.
Who's your least favorite character in Cars?
I don't know.
Yes, TJ Maxx is in America.
He does not know his least favorite character. Are there any songs? I don't think there's any songs from Cars.
There's a licensed song in that.
Huh?
There's a licensed song.
Oh yeah, you have a favorite song from Cars. What's the favorite song from Cars?
Ah.
I don't think that's it.
What's your favorite song from Cars?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Life
Life
is a
is a
what?
Life is a what? Good.
Life is a
highway.
There we go.
Do you know how to sing that song?
No.
Oh.
The table getting broken.
Oh, Tangled. Tangled is
The
a good
table-
Okay, wait. We'll do Tangled. What's the favorite part in Cars? What's your favorite part of the movie?
Funny part.
Okay, what funny part?
The cat is falling on Lightning McQueen and Lightning McQueen saying, ow.
Okay, there you
The
have it.
cactus fall. Yeah, the cactus where he ran off the
He
track,
enjoys
Right.
he went into the
the
cactus.
comedic elements.
Why did
in
he run off the
movies.
track?
When
Because he
things are
didn't
being
know how to
broken or
turn
falling
on a
apart.
dirt track, right? He went too fast around the corner. Is that what happened?
So we're gonna
Yes.
we're going to do the movie Tangled.
oh
Who's
wait,
your-
wait. Jumping back to Mary Poppins.
Step
Step in
in Time.
Time is T9's favorite. Remember that one? Step in
The
Time.
Cars series, it was always opposite.
Ah!
Because it was not a series that deserved 2 sequels. In
Okay.
10
If you want to talk, you need to come over here.
Your favorite
Get on
character from What movie are we doing?
Tangled, I think.
Tangled. Your favorite character from Tangled? Favorite character from Tangled?
Yes, a
Flynn
nice
Rider.
Flynn
Flynn
Rider.
Rider.
Okay.
Your least favorite character from Tangled?
Mother Gothel.
Oh yeah.
The villain.
She's a little creepy. She is a little creepy.
Is there a song that you like from Tangled?
I don't know.
Michelle says you have a nice set of teeth
How about
and a nice smile.
Uh,
And Michelle
how
likes
about the
Mary
favorite?
Poppins.
Your favorite part of Tangled?
Funny parts.
Name of
What,
the part.
what's the funny part?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Is it with the frying pan?
Yes.
Do you
But
like
they
the
do
French?
a line from that movie. Can you remember the frying pan line?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Frying pans. Who knew, right?
Oh,
So
my
as you,
You're sitting on.
God. His head when he does that.
so we have a lot of laughs. We do. There are difficult moments.
That was
but,
pretty cool.
if you see the constant redirection, the constant life is a highway. So constant redirection, constant like refocus,
Oh, man.
makes things
I'm covered in
difficult
honey now.
for.
Home
Oh,
sense.
I
Yeah,
see.
they do have a home sense or whatever inside TJ Maxx.
Yeah, it's
Or something. What's it called? Something.
No, what is it's not home sense
Home
here.
something. Home something.
But
I'm covered in honey
Mary
now.
will know. I know Mary's
Oh.
gonna know.
Oh, I see.
if you have another movie,
Iron Giant. Now you haven't. I don't know if you maybe have seen it a few
Iron
times.
Giant isn't Disney.
I don't think it is. Is it?
No.
No, I think.
Have
it's,
you seen Iron Giant?
I think he has, but maybe only a few times.
When's the last time you saw Iron Giant?
Oh, yes.
I'm covered in honey now. oh, I see.
Okay, Floating Head Boy.
When's
When's the last time you saw Iron
Feed
Giant?
the Birds? That one.
What's Iron Giant?
Have you seen that movie, Iron Giant?
When's the last time I've seen that?
I say we
I don't
can't
know. I don't know
remember.
that you've.
And it's
I can't remember.
Yeah.
When's the last
Rochelle,
Home
that
Goods.
is one of my favorites. Home Goods. Feed the Birds. That's a good song.
it's called Home
Dad,
Goods.
did you hear me say I'm covered in honey now?
I did.
I'm
hear
covered
that.
in honey now.
TJ Maxx is called
I
Home, their other division is called Home Goods. So have you
Dad, do
seen
you know what that's from or not?
Okay, go come on.
Heather's saying he picks out the best
This was
movie line.
his delivery, yes. Yes.
What's the one that he? This isn't Disney. Do we want to do Jaws? Do we dare do Jaws?
They probably all heard his Jaws, but yeah, he
Okay,
can do it. He
okay.
can do it.
So
Do your Jaws line.
okay, go ahead and do your Jaws line. Go ahead.
Darn it, Martin! This is compressed air. Well, what the kind of knot was that? You pulled the wrong one. You screw around with these tanks and they're gonna blow up.
And there you go.
Nice.
Okay.
Your floor is very sticky.
What's
That's
that from?
from Christopher Robin.
Oh, we're back to
stuck on
Christopher Robin now.
poo.
Oh my goodness.
Jack always picks up.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I was just saying.
Okay.
Dad, do you know
I
what
love
I
that.
did
the
to your
wee
arm or not?
reptile
Oh,
entangled.
what's
the reptile's name entangled?
I know this.
The little
I know this.
Pascal.
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 Thank you. Thank you.
Dad, do you know what I did to your arm or not?
What'd you do to my arm?
Rapunzel. Okay. Have you seen Atlantis? Have you seen the movie Atlantis?
I think maybe once or twice.
We're asking him, not you.
I can't remember.
Yes, he has seen it. However, it's not one of his favorites, and so
Inland.
when she smacks him with the frying pan,
That is a funny part.
that is okay. The movie Onward. When's the last time you saw Onward?
November 2021.
Okay,
There you go.
and
He-
That's
who's
not
the
the ladder.
who's the favorite character in Onward,
Ian.
and who's your least favorite character?
The stone dragon.
Okay,
Is that
and
the villain?
yes, and
Yes, it is the villain.
And what's your favorite part in Onward?
Funny parts. That's not a ladder.
What's that from?
Christopher Robin.
Oh, well, we
We're
are
still
stuck
on.
on
We're
Chris.
still on.
You
that.
know, Winnie the Pooh is my very favorite, and he
Which is
hardly.
why you need to go home.
We are home.
Okay,
Michelle says, "Yeah, nice." lines
we're
from
hitting
Tangled.
9 o'clock here.
Nothing's
I
impossible.
know. I think
Do
we're probably
nothing.
going to run over a little tonight. If it's okay with you guys, if you want to stay on, we usually finish at 9. Except when in the old days. Remember the old days? We'd go like 2 or 3
No,
hours.
you would.
Me and Marcus would go a bit 2 or 3
he
hours.
Would. We're not going.
We're not going 2 or 3 hours tonight, but,
But
but
if
we
he-
will.
If
We will.
he
Carry,
is, he's still engaged.
let's carry this over for a while Jack is still having a good time with
You know,
us.
I used to on a Mother's Random Thoughts once a week do
Kimberly says hi.
video with him
I poo.
when you're trying to read
Dad,
the
you hear me saying
comments
poo?
and keep him
Dad, you hear me saying
his
poo?
attention. I would do 20 to
Poo.
30 minutes, and
Dad, you hear me
keeping his
saying poo?
attention
I hear you saying
is
poo.
difficult. So when I'm working by myself, trying to
Who
read
did you say
comments and
okay
keep
to?
his attention,
No, saying nothing.
I would finish the video, and I'm exhausted.
Okay, here's a good one here.
Yes.
We've got Heather. She says, "What is your favorite line in Beauty and the Beast?" Apparently, this is from Mia, age
Maya,
or yeah, could be
it's Maya.
age 10.
What to
Okay.
do indeed.
Okay, Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty
Your
and the
favorite
Beast, one-
line from Beauty and the Beast.
Give us one of your favorites.
She's being so difficult.
Okay, you can do some of the.
Go ahead, do a few more.
Then go ahead and starve. Do you realize what you could have done?
Now we have an older video that we did in the summer.
Winnie
Where-
the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, chubby little cameo stuffed with fluff. He's Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, really silly old bear.
We did a
Winnie
video.
the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh,
He's not
not
done
done yet.
little
Finish
cameo
off.
stuffed with fluff. He's Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, really silly old bear.
There you go. That's the whole
So
thing. I think.
we did a video in the summer where he did his speech for 4-H, and he has some of the lines in it from that. So from Beauty and the Beast, his 4-H speech was on Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can put a link down from that speech. Okay.
Marcus is saying it's 2 a.m. there, which I know you're about, what is it, 5 hours ahead of us on the other coast there, on the other side of the Atlantic. But so it used to be scared when the dead guy popped through the hole on that one boat, and it still gets me. Okay, here's what happened. We actually a few weeks ago.
When did we go see Jaws in the theater?
September 2022.
Okay, so
Do you remember the date?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. But in September
Do you know what
2022,
the date was or not?
and no, I don't. But they re-released Jaws at the movie theaters. So
In 3D.
in 3D for some reason too, and it actually wasn't cheesy 3D. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But
What does cheesy 3D mean?
like it's not very well done. And so we got to see it at the theater again. I'll tell you what, Marcus, and I knew it was coming. And when that head came popping out of that hole again on the big screen at the theater, it still got me a little.
Yeah.
It really did.
It was.
Yeah. She's saying, yeah, they're saying, here we go. Yeah, DreamWorks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And there are, Prince of Egypt is also, there have been some DreamWorks animated shows that I think are on about the same caliber as some
Heffalump.
Disney animated films. But yeah.
September 7th
September 7th.
Heffalump.
is when we saw Jaws.
Oh, I remember I begged my mom to order the Tigger movie. It was so cute.
Heffalump.
Yeah,
Tigger and Pooh are her favorites, by the way.
Pooh is
Pooh mainly.
Heffalump.
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 Do you like the movie Inside Out?
Yes.
And Up.
Well, okay, let's do Inside Out first. So Inside Out, who's your favorite character?
Joy.
Joy.
Heffalump.
Who's your least favorite character?
I don't know.
Do you have a character you don't like?
I don't know. what to do.
There's really not a strong villain in that one.
No. No.
Do you like Anger?
Yes.
Was he funny?
Yes.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
pretty funny.
What's your favorite part in Inside Out?
Funny parts.
What funny part?
Funny parts.
How about, do you have a favorite line?
I don't know.
That's a tough one. We don't really watch Inside Out.
Oh, he knows lines. You know, he knows. Do you know all the lines from Inside Out?
Danger.
What's that from?
Inside Out.
Oh, okay.
What does that spell?
Danger.
Danger.
Do you know
Yep.
all the lines from Inside Out?
No.
Okay. Do you know all the lines from Beauty and the Beast?
Yes.
Do you know all the lines from Cinderella?
No.
You know a lot of them from Cinderella?
I don't know.
How about all the lines from Christopher Robin?
No.
What movies do you know all the lines from?
The Emperor's New Groove.
Okay, so let's do The Emperor's New Groove. We haven't done that one yet, have we?
No, we have not.
So-
but Michelle, let me jump here real quick. Michelle is saying that, yeah, he remembers dates when he sees a movie. He remembers the release dates of the movies as well.
Okay, so we should have been asking him that.
Give him somebody, just
Okay, so when
Snow White. When did Snow White come out?
1937.
okay, so what's the first movie you saw in a movie theater?
Meet the Robinsons.
And when was that?
What year was that? When was
what
that?
was it that you saw?
March 2007.
And we're not sure what's going on
What's
here.
that
but-
from?
Christopher Robin.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And how old were
I'm
you?
making this sound like Eeyore.
Oh,
I
And
remember that part. Yeah.
Eeyore was making a heffalump
And
sound.
Christopher Robin, yeah, Eeyore pretends to be a heffalump. How old
That
were
would-
you when you saw?
2.5. What
Two
does
and a half.
heffalump
And
mean?
he just moves right on to the next thing.
okay.
What does,
Two and
what does heffalump mean?
What movie
It's a
were we
made-up
on?
name for like a
So,
bad creature.
She had asked about Up. do
Yeah, but
you-
anyway, so yeah, he remembers movie dates. He remembers when he's seen them. He remembers the release dates. He remembers.
Who's your favorite character in Up?
It's insane. It's crazy.
Doug.
Who's your least favorite character?
Charles Muntz.
Charles Muntz. Okay, yeah, he's a bad guy.
Can you do a line from Up? What year did Up come out?
2009.
When's the last time you saw Up?
June 2022.
Okay. The Emperor's New Groove. Favorite character.
Oh wait. So Tiffany was asking about Beauty and the Beast. We did talk about that earlier. That is his favorite animated movie. By the way.
Cusco.
Beauty and the Beast.
Who's your least favorite character?
He's mom.
What's your favorite part?
And then you turn me into a llama. What? No, I did not. Yes, and then you kidnapped me. Why would I kidnap a llama? I have no idea. You're the criminal mastermind, not me. What?
And
That is one of our family's favorite movies too.
and when's the last time you saw it?
September 2022.
Okay.
When did it come out? Did we already ask that? When did it come out?
December 2000.
Beauty
How
and
does he remember all this? I don't know.
Beauty and the Beast. When did it come out?
It's all up here in his head.
The animated.
November 1991.
And who's your favorite character?
Lumiere. I'm covered in honey now.
Least favorite character?
Oh, I see. Gaston.
And is there a song
Wait.
you like?
Speaking of
We
which,
are guests.
I haven't done this the whole show. You just reminded me. Ready? Gaston. There we go.
And the favorite part of Beauty and the Beast?
She's being so difficult.
Yeah. So that Tiffany, that he was doing some.
Star.
Go ahead and starve. Merv. Yeah, he was
Do you
doing
realize what you could have done?
What was the
Holly is saying that GCT is the Grand Circle Tour is changing their days so we don't have to bump up against each other anymore. Cool. Thank you. That is going to be what? So what day?
No, now you've just given him license to
Is it a
never
carrot
shut
cake?
up.
I'm
Is it
sorry,
a carrot cake?
I'm sorry we're running over tonight because I didn't know exactly how this format was going to go, but yeah. Jeff is the same way, Patty. Attention is difficult.
Okay. So
Is it a carrot cake?
Maybe if we get to do another Disney couple podcast,
Disney couples podcast.
we
What's wrong
can
with something
talk
healthy?
about the ADHD conversation we had. There are some funny
Dad, did you hear me
things
say it's a
about
carrot? Is it a carrot
about
cake?
that.
Heather says thanks for being
Our
Dad,
friend.
thanks for being our friend, and she said good night. Okay.
you're welcome.
And
Will
Marcus,
you say good night,
Good night. Did you hear me say is it
Marcus-
a carrot cake?
I did.
Jack? Do you like to read?
Yes.
What do you like to read?
Green eggs and ham.
Oh yeah, that was one of
That's-
our favorites.
And I'm reading to him. He likes to get those.
Is it a carrot cake?
Good morning. Okay, so we're another person from the other side of the world, or at least across the
Is it a
Atlantic.
carrot cake?
Is it a carrot cake?
So what part? Where are you
What's
watching
wrong
from?
with
Just
something
just out of
healthy?
curiosity, we're wondering where it is morning. currently.
Okay, so
Mom,
trying for me to keep
do you know what
my
time we need to leave
focus.
tomorrow to go to the Eagle thing or not?
No, we'll talk about it when we get done.
T9
Okay?
wants to watch Jaws now.
See what you've done. Okay, so
Is Mom kidding or not, Dad?
okay, can we focus?
think.
I was asking a question and it's gone.
Oh, Joanne is saying happy birthday.
From the
God bless.
Philippines.
You are always stay safe from the Philippines.
Thank you.
You have had a lot of people from the Philippines.
We've had a lot of people
What's
from
up,
all
bud?
over the world.
Was Mom kidding to you or not?
I think so. It's okay. We're just joking around. We're having fun, right? He doesn't get jokes are a hard concept for Jack. Especially
jokes.
sarcastic.
Sorry,
jokes.
when you're not when you say something you don't
Was
mean.
Mom kidding to you about saying, see what you did?
For the most part, yes. Yeah, we were just talking
We're
about.
just talking.
Do people say that?
Why are we
about-
blurry? We're
Mhm.
not happy being blurry. Okay.
It's coming back.
do you say-
Anyway, thank you for
Who are you
watching from the
talking to,
Philippines,
Mom?
by the way.
I'm talking to you. I think. I don't even know who I'm talking to.
Mom,
Thanks, Jack, for sharing your
Mom?
birthday moment with your fans.
Dad?
Have a good rest
Is Mom
of your few
talking about me
minutes.
getting
Thank you,
sad or not?
family.
What's that?
was Mom talking to me about me getting sad or not?
So
I don't think so.
over on
don't
A
think
Mother's
so.
Random
What did
Thoughts,
you say?
I don't think so.
you know, I've been posting reels pretty much daily, and Jack has quite a following. It's not me; they want to see him.
It's
And it's been
incredible.
yes.
It's
The
such a
number
blessing.
of
Do people
people
say
that
that to
message me
people as a joke about movies
and
they want to watch
say
sometimes?
things like,
Mhm.
What Mom just said to you?
you know,
Mhm.
how
Yeah.
Jack
Is
has
that why-
impacted.
Because sometimes you mention a movie, and
I don't.
I know. I'm trying,
I know
and they like to
how he has
makes them think
impacted
about
their
something,
child,
and they want to do it.
and how
watching
their
Jaws.
children
Yes.
enjoy watching him.
You know why Mom
how
said,
he is
"See
an
what you did."
encouragement to them,
No, it's
and
okay.
Why?
that
It was
is,
just a joke.
you know,
Do
Okay.
people say that to
We
people as a joke
believe
about
that-
movies sometimes?
we are here to help others, and so that has been a great blessing to have such positive comments.
Yeah.
And so we're going to do one more movie because we're melting down here.
Are there
I'm
any
melting down.
links you wanted me to?
I mean-
I did
Dad?
post links in the description of this live stream,
Dad,
like that has the address. I know it's probably not.
Dad?
If you send any cards to Jack, we do have a PO box address that we set up for him.
Dad,
1 second, bud. Let me finish my thought here. And I did put that in the description for the stream. So I know
What does
probably
we're
if you
melting
send them
down
now, if you send them a
I'm-
birthday card, it's
I'm-
not going to get to
I'm
them by
melting.
Wednesday. But
It means
still,
so.
if you feel
I
led,
like
go ahead and
that.
send him a birthday card. I
Okay.
mean, he'll still get it. We'll still get it
And-
late.
and
It'll be whenever. but
We're going
it's
to
been just such a
we're going to map those with him.
Yeah, we're going to try and map every spot in the world that he gets a card from.
Which is kind of cool.
It is. Or even just on
Yeah.
Facebook, a lot of the people who have said things, and we'll try and map those as well. It's been
Okay, so
incredible
Hercules,
What?
I'm getting nervous
why are you getting nervous?
about your feeling about me getting sad next time, Mom.
No, I'm okay, honey.
No,
I'm
we're
not.
just talking about you
Okay,
getting
can we
sad.
talk about Hercules?
Yes.
Did you watch? Have you watched Hercules?
Yes.
When's the last time you watched
A
it?
long time
A
ago.
long time ago.
Do you have a favorite character?
Hercules.
Who's your least favorite character?
Hades.
80s.
80s.
Covered,
Yeah.
covered in honey.
So Rochelle is saying about the Jack, the green screen is fun. Are you having fun with the green screen?
Yes.
With the disappearing body trick you're doing?
Yes.
Does any Disney movie upset him? I think Disney can be heartbreaking.
What Disney
Okay.
movies upset you?
None of them.
Do you get upset with Snow White?
I mean,
There's some
yes,
that-
I do.
Yeah, which ones are?
I get upset with Snow White.
He gets upset with Snow White, but I think it's more the scary factor of the hag.
Are there any other ones? There are a few that we have not watched.
You see this next question?
What about? Oh,
What
what about Hook?
the heartbreaking part, though, Marcus? I don't think
Um,
he gets so much the heartbreaking moments. It's more just the scary things. Yeah. What about Hook? Do you like? Now, it is not a Disney movie, technically. The character, obviously, from the animated, but Peter Pan, the animated Peter Pan. But the movie Hook, with who's in that movie?
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams is
Okay,
in that.
when did Hook come out?
1991.
When's the last time you watched Hook?
This month.
This month. Yeah, he's watched it
And
just recently.
Who's your favorite character?
Peter Pan.
Who's your least favorite character?
Captain Hook.
Can you do some Hook lines?
I'll tell you what a paramecium is. That's the paramecium. It's a one-cell career with no brain that can't fly. Don't mess with me, man. I'm a lawyer.
Yeah.
And
It's all locked
do you
up in
know
here.
all the lines from Hook?
No.
I
Most
think
of them?
you're pretty
Yes.
close if
Yeah,
you don't
most
know
of
all of
them.
them. Yeah.
Most of them.
Um,
Peter Pan, who in the Disney Peter Pan, the animated Peter Pan, same thing. Is Captain Hook your least favorite character? Do you remember any lines? When did that movie come out?
1957.
And when's the last time you saw that one?
I can't remember.
And do you have any favorite lines from that movie?
I don't know.
He's really been on a Hook phase.
Hook. Yeah.
I love the part in Winnie the Pooh where Christopher and Winnie watch the sunset and Chris is singing for Winnie. So touching and so emotional. So, and I don't know that he picks up on touching parts as much.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Marcus was asking earlier, heartbreaking moments or touching moments.
Like Bambi does not seem to affect him. And I don't know. I mean, I think we've talked about what happens. What happens to Bambi's mom?
She died.
How'd she die?
She got shot by a hunter.
Is that sad?
Yes.
Does it make you feel sad?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah. Yes or no? Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah,
We're
go.
good on that one. Okay. Let's see. Do the next one. Yeah. Yeah. There've been. I'm going to say there's been a definite downturn in.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and the thing is, every company
and the
no,
quality and the
I
messaging.
I say this back. If you go through the movies, in the 70s, after Walt died and his touch was no longer there, there was a difference.
That was a definite downturn in the movie quality then too.
And so they have ups and downs, and we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah. Hopefully it comes back up. Do you enjoy the Tinkerbell movies? Do you have a favorite fairy? Mine is Rosetta. Okay.
Do you enjoy the Tinkerbell movies?
You haven't really seen many of them.
Yeah, I think he
mean,
has seen more than you realize.
Probably while I'm working.
Because one of us sitting here doesn't watch Tinkerbell movies. I would say it's you. What's the last Tinkerbell movie you saw?
I've seen The Legend of the Never Beast.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Do you have a favorite fairy?
Tinkerbell.
Okay.
Tinkerbell. Okay.
That would be my go-to. Rochelle says, Jack, you are amazing. Is that nice of her to say?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Box of Sensory Toys says, happy birthday, Rosa from Box of Sensory Toys is saying that to you. Is that nice? And the Jungle Book.
Do you want to do the Jungle Book?
You like the Jungle Book.
When
right?
did the animated Jungle Book come out?
1967.
When did the live action one come out?
2016.
Which one do you like better?
The animated one. I'm staying
Who's your favorite character?
Mowgli.
Who's your least favorite character?
Shere Khan.
Shere Khan.
And
I'm staying right here.
Is there a part you like in that movie?
Funny parts.
I'm
staying right here.
Are there any lines from the movie you know?
Let go.
Okay, there you have it.
Let go.
So,
oh man,
when's the last time you saw the animated?
March 2022.
When's the last time you saw the live action?
September 2022.
I was going to say, I think you just saw it last month.
Yeah.
Michelle is saying that you are so good at remembering happy moments.
Yes,
That's good.
yes.
That's good.
And really,
I'm
he's
staying
never
right
liked
here.
villains.
Yeah, Marcus is saying the same thing. It's amazing how I remember.
Dad, did you hear me say March 2022?
I do not remember breakfast.
Dad, did you hear me say March 2022?
We did not know.
I did hear you say that.
The amazing
Let
thing
go.
to me is, so he wasn't talking. He didn't even know the calendar, and somehow he
Dad,
can
what does let go
remember
mean?
dates from
release
before he was
something.
talking and before
Not the whole.
he even had a calendar in front of him.
Okay.
I don't know how that happened.
Is that what it means?
Yes,
Um,
let go.
Michelle's from the Philippines too. That's why I said you've gotten a lot of people from the Philippines that have been.
So Marcus says,
and that's really cool. I mean,
if you
that's
want
amazing.
to Google where I live, it's Belfast, Northern Ireland, the place the Titanic was built.
Oh yeah,
I live in
yeah.
a wee town beside
Let
there.
go.
That's cool. That's cool.
He has not seen the Titanic.
No, it's not. And I haven't. I mean, we haven't seen it in years either. But
Let go.
Your reels were suggested by Facebook algorithm to me because I have interest in ADHD.
cool. That's good. I mean, because Facebook
Who's sitting in the thing?
Let's be honest. I mean, there are a lot of things that. it
No,
does
I'm
that
not
we're-
gonna complain
No,
because
I
they
mean-
have promoted my. I know they
I'm
promoted my reels.
very happy about. No, I'm glad. But I mean, you could literally, and it's a little weird sometimes. You could literally talk about something, maybe not even look it up on your phone or something. You'll be talking about something, and an ad pops up. It's like, oh wow, how'd they do that? But cool. I'm
Flow.
glad that
I'm
that
not.
it's reaching
Can't change the inevitable.
reaching across the world like that. That's good. And again, we have definitely been blessed by this whole journey of people messaging and
So Old Yeller.
Let's get to the bottom.
Did you
of this.
see Old
get to the
Yeller?
bottom of what?
I'm already at the bottom.
Do
What's
you
that
know
from?
how
Christopher
stressful this is for
Robin.
me between him and
Is that the Heffalump again?
Yes.
Old Yeller? Did you see Did you see Old Yeller?
Don't think he is.
Have you seen Old Yeller?
What's Old Yeller?
It's a movie. It's a live action movie about a dog. I don't think.
Yeah,
he
I don't
has.
think he has. But
Marcus has
Bambi
seen
and
it.
Old Yeller upset T9 because there's some sad parts in those movies.
Now he told people to watch. He told
What year did it come out?
He told some people.
I don't know. It's an old one though. It came out probably when I was young.
He told some
That
people.
Mom, can you look up what year it came out?
Okay, he told some people to watch the live action Dumbo. And the woman shared with me that that was very upsetting for her children, especially in the live action. Old Bambi is what I'm looking up.
Old Bambi. Anyway, while she's looking that up, yeah, have you guys watched Once Upon a Time? We did. We followed it for the first handful of seasons. Then the last season sort of lost us, I think. But and it got a little weird there toward the last couple of
Have
seasons.
you seen
but
that?
that was
No.
a pretty cool show.
No, he has not seen Old
Even though it
Yeller.
is not technically Disney.
And it
but
came
is-
out in
was produced by
1957.
ABC, and so
December 25th, 1957.
December 25th, 1957 is Old
Do you
Yeller.
want to watch that one?
So it was
Yes, Mom.
before I
It
was
is a
kid.
sad movie.
It's a sad movie. So it came out before I was even
LETGO.
born.
Let go. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. What about Bambi? I think we talked a little bit about Bambi.
Do you have a favorite character in Bambi?
Bambi.
Do you have a least favorite character?
I don't know.
See, I think I would have to. Who is that?
Oh,
The owl from
Oh.
Bambi.
oh wow.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
When did Bambi come out?
I can't remember.
You can't remember Bambi?
I can remember what year it came out.
When's the last time you saw it?
A long time ago.
It has been.
Okay, Bambi came out in 1942.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So Marcus was asking this, about how he picks up on emotions and things like that, because, sadness and things like that can make him feel angry, and yeah, and I get that, because definitely, there were certain emotional parts of a movie that I actually, in some cases, he'll actually say it's a funny part of the movie when it really is not.
I'm
But
covered in honey
how,
now.
I think that's how he sort of.
I see.
Process.
Process. Thank you. Processes it so that it might not make him upset, and he'll just sort of refer to it as a funny part, even though it really isn't. T9 says, "I like Fairy
Cuckoo.
Gary."
I don't know who Fairy Gary is.
You're gonna have to fill us in on that.
Who's
one.
Fairy Gary?
Fairy Gary.
Cuckoo.
Who's Fairy Gary?
Marcus likes
I
the
don't know.
Snake in the Jungle book, and he says, "I have pet snakes." Was obsessed from the Jungle Book, so apparently that inspired him to get snakes in real life.
Who to get snakes in real life?
Marcus did, the one who's from Ireland. Christy is saying, "You have stayed right there, Jack. Good job." Yeah, and he's hanging in there. I mean, this is definitely a little bit of a longer show than he would normally do. It's a longer show than we would normally do.
I think the floating head thing is really, helping keep us all entertained.
Yeah, Rochelle.
Do you want to put your head forward again
Yeah,
so
do
we can
that.
see that one
Yeah,
more
but-
time?
Yeah, good.
I'm covered in honey now. Oh, I see.
Oh man. Yeah, Rochelle was agreeing though about how they listen in and just somehow figure out what you want.
Okay,
Thank
I
you,
will
Steve. Thank
encourage
you.
everybody on Facebook to join the YouTube page. Lots of Disney content to view. Thank you.
Yes. thanks.
Your floor is very
T9 says,
sticky.
yes, I know how stressful it is for you. I think she's talking about
Poo.
me. And is
No.
Go ahead,
Chicken
move.
faces.
Homeward Bound.
Homeward Bound.
Have you watched Homeward Bound?
I'm not sure. These
Yes.
once.
Have
twice?
you watched Homeward Bound?
Do you remember Homeward Bound?
No.
I'll have to show.
Yeah, that one I think maybe you've seen one time, if that. So.
Dad.
yeah. Oh, Pinocchio.
Which one? Okay, Homeward Bound. This is Homeward Bound. It's about. Do you remember that movie?
I never seen that movie.
Yes, you have. I can't
You
believe
may have seen it.
it came
once.
out in 1993. Okay, we'll have to watch it.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So Pinocchio
Pinocchio.
scared Marcus as a child.
Do you
which-
like Pinocchio?
Do you like Pinocchio? Does that scare you,
You
a
don't
little
like
bit?
the. When did the animated one come out?
1940.
And is that right? I don't know.
It probably. I mean,
And
I
Cuckoo.
take him.
And
take
who's
him
your
for his
favorite
word.
character in Pinocchio?
Pinocchio.
Who's your least favorite character?
I
Who's your least favorite character?
the whale.
The Whale.
The Whale.
There you go.
Okay. And do you know any lines from it?
I don't know. Cuckoo.
So T9, when
When did the live action Pinocchio come out?
2022.
Did you like it?
No.
it's good, an honest review.
Okay.
T9 is saying that we saw her
1940.
1940 at the Ohio State Fair a few months ago.
Cuckoo.
And you were
I'm
trying
covered in
to-
honey now.
you were trying to have T9 watch?
Did she watch the live action Dumbo? That's what I
Yeah, the
wanna
live
know.
action Dumbo quite a few times.
So we had somebody from
What did you say, Mom?
We had somebody from the county. come.
What did you say, Mom? T9
So-
has seen the live action Dumbo, hasn't she?
We'll
We'll
she'll
find out.
answer.
We're asking her right now, so hopefully she'll be able to answer.
Somebody from the county came, and he usually everybody he meets, he asks them when the next time he's going to see them, and then he assigns them a movie. And we had somebody to do with guardianship and come to the house and
because of him turning 18.
yes, come to the house. And
What's because of me turning 18?
that's why the woman came to
Remember
talk to you.
that woman that came and talked to you for a little bit on
And
last week?
the first thing he asked her is,
Yes.
am I going to see you again? He never assigned her a movie.
Because she was like, well, maybe, So it was really an unsure type thing, and so
T9
why-
has seen
why-
the live
why-
action Dumbo.
Well, he's insisting that she
Okay.
has. So I hope you have T9.
The 1001 Dalmatians. 101 Dalmatians
Whoops,
live
sorry.
action from the 90s was the best.
So
So when did the animated 101 Dalmatians, when did it come out?
I can't remember.
Okay.
When's
When's the last time you've seen it?
A long time ago.
So you,
Oh, Rochelle.
do you like 101 Dalmatians?
Yes.
Or who's scary in it?
The Cruella.
Cruella.
Yeah. Rochelle's asking, do you like the live action Cinderella?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
When did that come out?
2015.
That is one of our
When
probably
did the
favorite live
animated
action.
Cinderella come out?
Oh, okay.
I can't remember.
Okay, so he may
Cuckoo.
be melting down here.
Yeah, I think
Not
we're,
melting
I
down.
think we're not,
You-
I think we're getting to the
Cuckoo.
edge of the window here. But yeah, that is one of our favorite, probably
Cuckoo.
Do you have a favorite
modern live action movies. That's
From
our
what?
favorite.
from the live action Cinderella? You've answered a lot of questions.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you watched The Greatest Show? Yeah, I think we're gonna finish up here in a few
Have
minutes.
you watched The Greatest Showman?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorites. Yes,
Like,
Jack.
that
Beauty
is-
and the Beast.
Kids crying
is
about
his
scared of
favorite.
parts of the Caribbean.
That is his
Um,
favorite animated movie is Beauty and the Beast.
Now, All Dogs Go to Heaven. Have you seen that movie?
Oh wait. Oh, Fairy Gary is Tinkerbell's
When
friend.
did all dogs come to heaven?
I
All
never-
Dogs Go to Heaven. I don't know, and it is not a Disney movie. I don't know it.
Yeah, I think it's another DreamWorks
Dream-
or whatever.
No,
Or
no,
maybe not
no, it's
even.
Have you
not.
ever seen
Maybe.
that movie, Mom?
No, because he knows all the DreamWorks
Mom,
movies
have
in
you
order
ever
to
seen
remember.
All
Yeah.
dogs go to heaven.
That's right. He knows in order
Mom,
all of the Pixar
have you seen
movies.
All Dogs Go to Heaven?
I have, but it's a long time ago.
He knows
Look
all the
up what
Pixar
year it came
movies
out.
in order. And we just learned recently he knows all the DreamWorks
Yeah.
movie releases in order. I don't know how because he hasn't even seen all of the DreamWorks movies, at least the Pixar ones he's seen. So we're trying to figure out how that one.
Okay, All Dogs Go to Heaven came out in
Another sad one. Yep.
in 1989, and it is by
Yeah.
What studio is it in, Mom?
it was distributed by United Artists MGM.
Okay. I agree, Marcus. That part was scary. I wasn't thrilled. I
Goldcrest
wasn't thrilled with that
Films.
part either. The Pleasure Island part. Yeah.
Yeah.
And T9 says, yes,
Cuckoo.
I have seen the live action Dumbo movie. Okay.
Okay.
Does that make you happy?
Yes.
Yes. Of course it does.
Okay.
So do we want to,
Kids crying about
Do we
scared
wanna-
of parts of the Caribbean.
maybe we could have him head out? Do you want to wrap things up or? how do you wanna
It's
do
up
this?
to him. The Buzz Lightyear movie is good. The Buzz Lightyear one.
Kids
okay.
crying about scared
My
of parts of
brother-
the Caribbean.
My brother is autistic and can tell you every Disney movie ever made and what year they came out and who directed them and
I'm
everything.
covered
Now
in
he
honey
can't
now.
tell you that, but he can tell you a lot of the lines.
I'm covered in honey now.
A lot of the Disney lines. The
We're still
other
doing
thing he
poo, huh?
does is
Oh,
he will
I
pick a
see.
line. What's the one that has all the? Can you do that one, or are you too tired for it? The one that does. You say the movies, and then you say the same line from all of them.
Oh yeah.
Can you do that or not tonight?
Yeah. Every now and then he'll pull together a whole bunch of movies that use the same.
Kids crying about scared of parts of the
Yeah.
I don't
Caribbean.
think-
No, we're
Can
not.
you do that one? The 9, is it 9 movies? And then the same line from the movies?
I think he's getting tired.
You mean in the first place?
In the first
In the
place.
first
Yeah, go
place.
ahead and do that
That
one.
you mean, Mom?
Yeah, can you do it or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's getting tired.
Toy Story, Mouse Hunt, The Emperor's New Groove, Shrek 2, Frozen, Muppets Most Wanted, Finding Dory, Moana, and Luca. If you haven't pushed me on one of them in the first place, we threw fruit at him in the first place. And if you had done what I ordered you to do in the first place, I never should have rescued her from that tower in the first place. Why did they shut them in the first place? What about being involved in the decision to get married in the first place, huh? I don't want to talk to Kermit doing the tour in the first place. The only reason to travel in the first place, so you don't have to travel ever again. You lost your family in the first place. You stole the heart in the first place. We never should have been friends in the first place.
So he, over time, just collected these movies in his head that
They have the same line.
the line in the first place, and some other ones that he's done too. And then he'll, like you just heard, he'll rattle off the titles
Okay.
of the
So are
movies.
you tired? Wait. You got to come back. You
Are
have
you
to
d-
say goodbye.
are you-
He's
Yeah, I think we're.
here. No,
Goodbye.
Can you say thank you for all the happy birthday wishes?
Thank you for the all the happy birthday wishes.
Okay.
okay.
Thanks for
You
hanging
did it.
out.
You did a good job.
Yep. Go ahead.
October 2022. 6 days and 11 movies.
No, he's going to act out movies at the end of October.
What movies?
October 26th to October 31st.
Yeah.
Jaws, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, the live-action Frankenweenie, Jurassic Park, The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, The Animated Frankenweenie, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and Jurassic World Dominion.
Okay, pull your pants down.
Sure.
Okay, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay. We'll be down in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a night.
Yeah.
What a night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you see when he determined he was done, he got
He
up.
was done.
And,
yeah.
and
I'm
that's,
glad. I'm glad.
he stayed a lot longer. When I was doing a weekly show with him, it was about the 20-25 minute mark. He'd just stand up. It didn't matter what we were talking about. He could be mid-sentence and he'd stand up. He's done.
Mhm.
And that, keeping him focused is a chore.
Mhm. Keeping me focused is a chore.
Well, no, but I'm saying, people talk about him working. It's going to have to be something very special because, it's not just, it's the focus and the,
Yeah. Well, Rochelle said one of her favorite scenes is the, entering the ball. That was a good scene. There were a lot of good scenes in that one. That was just a well done live action remake of an animated movie, which I hate to say it. They've really gone overboard with the live action remakes, but Cinderella definitely was done well.
okay.
Yeah. So just again, thank you for the birthday wishes. And Tina, she actually likes the live action Dumbo better than the animated one.
Okay.
That's amazing. We'll let him know. We'll let Jack know. Marcus is saying he's a great guy. Thanks for sharing him with us. We, again,
We are blessed, and
he's brought a lot of happiness, a lot of
joy.
smiles and joy. Yeah. And we're glad that there's a way
for him to share,
for him to be able to to be out there and to hopefully make other people's lives a little better, and bring a smile to some other people. We've had so many messages about people that have been blessed by him just being out there.
You're being redundant.
I am being redundant. How he matches up, in the first place with this movie and this movie and this movie and this movie.
So here's the thing: he doesn't even. Not that any of us understand autism, because we don't.
It's great. Yeah, it doesn't.
But when he will
sense.
he still asks me, "What is autism?" And I just, your brain works differently.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he is aware of with that. And, we get a lot. Hi, honey.
Oh, he's back.
Oh.
What's he's just showing the calendar. This is his calendar. And at the bottom there, at the bottom here are the movies listed.
Yeah. But no.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
he's got the movies listed at the bottom of his calendar.
Here.
Yeah, we're trying
to block out some stuff here.
Why are you doing that?
There.
Because
there you go.
He's listed the movies.
You're doing a very good job. But so he's got them all listed out. He has it on his calendar and ready to go. So he knows what movies he's going to act out for us at the end of the month. Right.
Okay. Good night. Oh, Tina, I know. You have been so kind and such a good friend. Thank you.
Very loving, and we love you too.
He makes a lot of people smile. Keeping me focused is a chore. Marcus, do you work? Am I allowed to ask that question? Is that insensitive? I'm probably insensitive, and I ask questions because.
Do I?
And this is what I tell people as moms. Moms say, "Oh, people ask me questions about my child, and they're so insensitive." I don't mind when people ask questions because people don't know, and how are we going to explain and raise awareness and raise acceptance if people don't know? And so sometimes the questions come off as insensitive, and I get that.
Marcus is saying that he has autism and he doesn't understand it. It is such a wild across the spectrum type thing that he's saying it's a lot like disabilities, blindness, ADHD, etc. They're all unique.
And here's the thing. I know
very
that
good point.
30 years ago, there were people that were not diagnosed, that would be diagnosed today. And yet I feel like we have so many people on so extreme, these extremes, that maybe 10 or 20 years from now, some of those people that were diagnosed with autism will be diagnosed with something else.
I don't know.
And because right now I feel like it's this all-inclusive, huge diagnosis. Like, there's so many people being diagnosed.
You're saying that they might have more narrow diagnosis for different types or different.
When we start to figure out the brain more, if we ever do.
Good luck.
Because many times I say with Jack, it's almost like Alzheimer's. That he will remember something today, but not remember it tomorrow.
Okay.
Or if he's tired, he doesn't remember things. If he is stressed, he doesn't remember things.
Yeah.
He has trouble remembering people's names. However, ironically, children's names he remembers.
He remembers those all the time. Christy is saying that can't wait to see the acted out
now
movies.
I don't know how much we're gonna do. We'll probably do little snippets from it,
because that's going to be the entire day. I don't think we're going to stream 24 hours of him acting out movies, but you could do it.
And he walks around. I mean, we tried was it last year we tried to do some, and the thing is when he doesn't he doesn't know all the lines, or if he doesn't know words, because he does have more of an auditory processing issue going on. So when he hears something, he doesn't always process that word. So he does a lot of this, he'll say a few words and then he'll go.
Well, I like how he told me the other day, he was telling me about it. And then on Sunday, the movies he's planning on doing, he said, I was going to do such and such movie, and then I'm going to pause that movie while we're at church. So in his mind, and as he's acting it out during the day, he'll do some in the morning, then we're going to go to church. He's going to pause that movie, and then he'll restart it where he left off after church is over. So yeah, he's got his priorities.
I do not work. I have interest in hobbies, and you can always message me if you would like to know. Okay.
Fair enough.
And there are people who talk to us about Jack, he can work. And we are working towards that. But, we're also realistic in, he may never drive. He may never move out. These are,
that's just what we are planning, one way or the other.
He said he was diagnosed at 17 with Asperger's syndrome, diagnosed schizophrenic, and then told no, it's not schizophrenic. They are just labels. No one mentioned autism when I was a child. And autism was never mentioned. You never heard of it. I was just bad, not saying okay. And no, you weren't. You were not bad. You were undiagnosed, and you were not understood. And being not understood. Yeah, and probably exactly where you left off. Yes,
it will be. It will be, no doubt.
I'll see you next week. 3 a.m. comes real quick.
Oh man! Oh no! Get some sleep, Pat. Get some sleep. Orange cone. He's back. He's back.
So, were you here for? Was he here for the head floating head?
I hope so. I think so.
We hope you were.
Yeah.
Marcus, I know personally myself, I would today be diagnosed with sensory processing disorder. I cannot stand most jewelry. I cannot, I can't wear name tags that with a lanyard around my neck. It drives me nuts. Tags in my clothing. And so some people considered me a bad child because I was very active and I didn't like to wear clothes, and because they bothered me.
Yeah.
And nobody knew. And I had allergies, and I get all that people weren't diagnosed. I mean, even our daughter, she definitely has sensory processing issues. And I didn't understand that when she was little. And we thought we had a child who was.
Well, would she say her feet were hot and spicy?
Hot and spicy.
So
but before she could talk, we didn't understand.
Yeah.
Once she started to say things like my feet were hot and spicy, okay, we got, or the seams on the socks. She hated seams in socks. And until she could start to say, okay, that feels funny, we didn't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Orange Cone said he was on the phone with his boss, so he didn't. You're going to have to watch it. Jack was sitting behind us. He had on a green Disney shirt, which was almost completely invisible except for a little bit of Mickey on it. But yeah, you got to watch it, Ross. I mean, his head was just floating in the background for the majority of the show. It was fun to watch. He hated labels on.
And Marcus, actually, we started cutting labels out of stuff, and then
then they started coming out with those clothes that did not have labels anymore, which was a good thing.
But I get that, and the ADHD. I was really good. I you know what I discovered? I was in a groove with Jeffrey, David, and Melissa, our first 3. And so I had days that I would go into the office for you. We did certain stuff on certain days. I was very focused, and I felt like I had overcome some of the ADHD. After Marcus and Jack, that put my whole household in a tailspin.
Mm-hmm.
And working very hard. Like people tease me. I never respond to text ever. He would probably agree. I never respond to text. Huh?
At any given time, she's probably got 50 or more texts, unread texts on her phone.
I only have 31.
Oh my goodness, you've been doing good then. You've been really cleaning it
but
up.
I'm really working hard to respond to text.
So Orange Cone Ross is, he's saying I have sensory issues. Super large crowds make him lose control. But yeah, you learn to manage it.
And what? Yeah, but see, between the two of us, this is the person that's saying, "Oh, come on, let's go to that thing with 10,000 people standing in a field watching a football game or baseball game." And I'm like, "No, I don't want to be there."
Yeah. Does Jack's nieces understand he's autistic, or does it confuse them why he acts younger? Our oldest granddaughter, his oldest niece at this point, 9.
Yes.
So it's borderline right now. I think she, is somewhat getting it. She understands. The rest of them, I'm not sure yet that they fully grasp. Some of them are, 4 or 5, 6 years old. So I don't think they're quite there yet to understand.
What we have found out for most children, they really connect with him.
Oh, yeah.
And then they hit middle school.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden
he's different.
He's weird. He's, and that's hard for him.
That's hard for us too.
That, he thinks these people are friends, and then they want nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
And so that's a challenge.
Those are some of the heartbreaking moments.
He has never been invited to a birthday party. I don't talk about these. I'm sorry. I did not expect that. I don't talk about it. He, outside of family, he has these people he says are his friends. And then when he never gets invited, ever. His friends are his sister's friends. The people he will invite to, he says he wants to come over, are his nieces, his siblings, and his sister's friends. So, you read these things on Facebook, and, these moms saying their kids have never been invited. And it's true. Our kids don't get invited because nobody wants to deal with it. Nobody wants the chaos it brings along with it. And that's why I feel like that's, putting ourselves out there so people, it becomes more almost acceptable, like to have that friend that is different.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
No, yeah. Anyway, so Orange Cone definitely embracing his inner castle, as his whole body was one big castle in the background there. T9 cut her labels out. She can't stand them. And he is the fun uncle. He definitely is. He plays with his nieces all the time when they're here.
He struggles with personal boundaries, with giving people space. So he stands very close. I'm sure T9, you can attest to that. He stands very close when he talks to people, and to try to explain. Not everybody likes, and not all his nieces like him to constantly be hugging. He hugs a lot. So I have ADHD, but these last 4 years, I'm learning to stay calm.
Yeah.
What's Jack Smith's favorite movie or character? Winnie the Pooh. And actually not.
That's her favorite is Winnie the Pooh.
I don't know where Winnie the Pooh. He started this today. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah. But no, it's Beauty and the Beast, the animated Beauty and the Beast.
And Mickey Mouse is his favorite character.
Yeah. It's what it is. But
and we are so blessed because we do have 5
there's so
kids.
many. There's so many. I mean, okay, that is definitely a down moment for us and for Jack. But there's so many positive.
I don't think he knows.
No, and that's the thing. He doesn't.
He does not know.
Get that. That's But yeah, it can be. It's definitely one of the heartbreaking things for us
and
as parents.
He is.
We're
we're in a church.
I mean, he's always bringing smiles to people.
Yeah, we are in a church where he is embraced and he is loved there.
Christy would love to have him at their birthday parties. Thank you. And yeah, it's sad about friends. Yeah,
and I do think so. I mean, I think there are ways to.
He will have friends.
You know what? He has people that do love him.
Yes, very much.
I mean, even through like 4-H and stuff, there are people that. But I think because it is so unknown how.
It's a bit of a drive, but
I think
we would be happy to do it.
The unknowns to people are what scare people.
So, Ross is saying open invite for Jack and the whole family.
And the other thing that makes it hard is because he is afraid of dogs and cats. Going into someone's house, you have to ask 3,000 questions before you get there. How many people will be there? Do you have animals? So
the floating head decided he was done for the night. He hung in there for quite a while though, Mary. He was here for a long time.
So did Mary just show back up?
I think so.
So Mary, does Nevaeh get invited to people's birthdays in her class, to kids' parties? We were talking about that a little bit. And no, people do not understand that people with autism can be left out. We need to share it.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
And the thing is, Donna and I, well, we would love to meet you. We would. I went outside for dog duty and to put up a giant pumpkin. Oh, okay.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Okay.
Chanel is saying, unfortunately, not every parent educates their child to accept and love everyone. Yeah, it's tough. I mean,
and it's not always, a parent may be educating their child, but when that child who is educated goes into school, especially middle school, the 5th, 6th, 7th
they
grade,
want to fit in.
They want to fit in. They don't want to, and they will go along. And sadly, I found myself even in those ages going along with the crowd, even though I was a strong person, because you want to fit in. And, at some point you have to make that choice to say, I don't care if I fit in. I'm going to do the right thing. I get too intense with people. Also, I learned to relax once I know them and can be myself.
And that's good. That's good.
And, I see that. Jack, T9 said, he asked her 100 times about that movie.
Yeah. Did you hear when you're going to see
live
action Dumbo?
People don't know how to respond once they've responded 100 times. My son's on the spectrum, high functioning. He does know how to drive and is an EMT. He chose that because of video games, believe it or not.
Wow.
Okay.
That's interesting.
Okay.
That is really cool.
So when did he get his license? I would be interested in that.
Yeah.
Nope, not really.
What was that too? The
Nevaeh getting invited.
Oh yeah.
So that's you probably missed me tearing up because that's what I was saying. Like, he does not get invited, and I get it to some extent. No, not small dogs.
No, in
no
fact,
dogs.
I think
I
he'd
think the
almost be better
smaller-
with the bigger ones than smaller ones. Here's the weird thing. Okay, so we have goats. He loves the goats.
He
At
did
first, he
not love the
didn't.
goats.
At first, he didn't, but he really loves them now. He'll go out there. He'll just cuddle right up to the goat, and he'll sit with this goat and talk with it, and walk with it and all that. But we have pigs now. We've raised pigs for 4-H. These things are like 200, 250 pounds, and he's not afraid of it.
But he's walked up to cows and
and
horses.
cows and big animals. I think it's the ones that move quickly, like a dog or a cat, that makes a quick motion that he's not ready for.
Yeah.
That sort of freaks him.
Even like chickens or little animals are. So she's been to two parties. And now, we have such a big family, extended family with cousins.
He's been to relatives
plenty,
parties, but not like hey, here's friends inviting type thing. Yeah.
My son was invited once. He did join Boy Scouts and did earn Eagle. Very good.
Awesome.
Now, and Jack is in 4-H.
Mm-hmm.
And
he did he actually did a speech.
Yes.
He did a speech.
And T9, I saw his speech live. I mean, he was, we were there. I offered support. Jeff did the slides. Peer pressure at its finest. And, if anyone says they've never succumbed to any peer pressure, they're probably lying because, you have a friend and they,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you probably did things you wouldn't have done had it not been for a friend. Oh, I know. Let's talk about Burger King drive-through firecrackers.
I did not throw those out the window. Someone else in the car did that.
Nevaeh has adults that love her, and that's what's important. And that's absolutely. And, like I said, we are so blessed. We have a big family, and he has a lot of support, and there's a lot of people who care about him.
Yeah.
And that is important.
It is very important.
And even my other kids that, when they were younger, homeschooling, you don't have a class of 30, and even though we've been involved in 4-H and homeschool groups and different activities, the baseball, soccer, there were a lot of opportunities for our kids to, where am I going with this?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, no.
I think you're getting to the end of your
even the older kids are neurotypical children. I hate all these words we come up with. Our children without autism, even though, they had lonely moments. And I remember in high school, I mean, I was in high school, class of 300, and there were moments I felt lonely and left out. So we all feel that.
Yeah. So Ross said he'll leave the dog when they meet. That very tough, very tough. Yeah, the small dogs, yippee yappy.
But the big dogs are intimidating to him too.
Oh, they can be. Yeah, if they get that really low, kind of thing going.
Go on. You're behind.
It's because you keep talking.
I never fit in with people, but I no longer care. We need to show our differences. I'm the rainbow sheep.
Yep. Absolutely. By the way, Mary, have you noticed that she's been very talkative tonight? I've been pretty quiet. I'm just saying.
At around age 19, he taught himself how to use the bus first.
Oh, cool. Man. Awesome.
Here we go again with the autocorrect. Oh.
I didn't even notice. What was it? Haim. Okay. I didn't even see that, Ross. I missed that completely.
His brain read what was supposed to be.
Brain took over and auto-corrected the autocorrect.
Nevaeh hates chickens and she's scared of dogs, but she loves our pugs.
Yeah.
And I suspect that if we got a dog, but the problem is I don't want to get a dog and then have it be a disaster.
Yeah.
And so we have the goats, and quite frankly, I am happy without the dog hair in the house.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I'm at a point where I just can't handle one more thing.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Rode a camel. See, and I've actually considered visiting one of the equine therapy, the horse therapy,
Oh, okay.
and having him ride, because I think that might be a good thing for him.
It could be. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yes, Mary.
for all of us.
Yeah, I think all of us had our bad moments there, but yeah, it's brutal. Okay. Yeah. So never had friends until out of getting out of school. Yes. Yeah. I mean, again, we homeschool, not necessarily just for that reason, but
we've been homeschooling 29 years.
It's been a long time. But here's the thing: most, like our older kids, a lot of people would comment about our older kids and say, what are they going to do for socialization? How are you going to, well, school, I thought, was more for learning, not necessarily socializing. But that aside, our kids, all of them, have been exposed to, okay, where in your life, other than school, where in your life, your work life, your home life, your any other thing, are you stuck associating only with kids or people of your own age? School's the only place. You're stuck in this little, very thin line of people that you're associated with.
This is all from the person who, when I said I was going to homeschool, he said to me, I don't know, you're the one that's going to be doing it, so it's okay. But he never talked about homeschooling for about 3 years.
Yeah, but no, that to me is one of the biggest advantages of homeschooling.
You're behind.
I know we're behind.
Okay. 4-H is great.
Because
high school can be rough.
Our kids associated with people in 4-H, they associated with the leaders who are older, they associated with people at our church, they associated with people in sports, they associated with people at church events and other events and things like that. They were in our homeschool group, which that would have meetings. They'd be exposed to little kids their own age, and older kids, and then the adults. They got a more well-rounded, I think, socialization than, to me, than kids specifically in school. And people would come to us, and after they, the kids would go right up to adults and start talking to them. That doesn't happen typically, so it's a good thing. Patty, are you aware that there's National Homeschool Graduation?
Sponsored.
Oh,
it's not sponsored by
World.
Disney.
Okay.
They used to have a homeschool day.
Yeah, homeschool days or
that they would have
days.
Educational days. Now there's a group, it's called Traveling Homeschoolers, that have events, and I believe the homeschool graduation is part of the Traveling Homeschoolers. And they plan a couple trips a year, I think. I don't know if both of them are to Disney. So I knew, the thing is, we liked when Disney did the homeschool days.
Mm-hmm.
We should check into the traveling homeschoolers, but a lot of times it's just been timing.
Okay.
So, and they fill up quick. It's weird because Disney never filled theirs up, but these traveling homeschoolers do.
That's weird. Yeah. So Marcus is saying that, there are times where he has inappropriate behavior. He might start talking about something completely out of the topic when other people are with him. And he's asking us, Jack do that, or, obviously
he talks about movies a lot.
Talks about movies a lot, but he does interject in the middle of a conversation, something that's completely not part of that conversation. And I don't know if I'd call it inappropriate, but it definitely doesn't match up with what everybody's talking about. And so, he might get some strange looks.
See, now I don't know that he even knows about.
I think this is about me not talking as much tonight.
There are things, he doesn't watch, he doesn't talk about, and he is really aware of the fact that, like, with his nieces, Like he wouldn't talk about like Pirates of the Caribbean because they might be scared of it. So he's aware of things that some people wouldn't be, but then I can't figure the brain out.
Yeah.
That's my bottom line. I can't figure it out.
Tina and his dogs would try to lick Jack to death.
So we did. We have relatives in Jacksonville, and we have stayed with them, and they have dogs. And what did he scream when we walked in? When we walked in their house?
Is it something like
Kill the dog?
Kill the dog. He's not a violent person at all. So.
And I don't even know that he understood what that meant when he was saying it. It's been quite a while.
Yeah. Yes, we can hear you from your room. He's talking about Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
So, yeah. So.
Okay. So, I did not know what his future would be. Thought it would have to own a business for him to have a job, but he pursued EMT.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So Jack is
that is a big blessing.
He is right now, he's doing about 5th grade math. Well, it is 5th grade math. He reads at a lower level, probably 3rd grade, but his comprehension of what is being read is even lower.
Okay, he's saying 3D travel company out of Texas.
Okay.
So
I will check into that. Thank you. So because of that,
he's in his room laughing right now, which is right across the hall from us.
So because of that, I don't see. I'm going to continue to homeschool until he's not.
Yes, I'm laughing a little bit about
those inappropriate things, but
that would have been inappropriate. Yes,
but and
yes, I'm laughing about you saying Pirates of the Caribbean again.
And he doesn't mean no harm. It was his way of saying get that animal away from me. So I don't know what Tina. I love my old lady friends. They're the best. Why did she say that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm having such a hard time keeping track of it. So I'm at the end.
Are you? Yeah, you're starting to.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, I gotta clean and I gotta fold and I gotta.
And I have to get up early tomorrow and lots of stuff, lots of excitement. So anyway, we appreciate you all being out there.
Steve, yes.
What's Steve saying? When he turns 18, you need to go. Yes, we will.
And this is something we don't talk about. Like we just.
We were talking about different people's ages. She likes the old ladies.
Oh, okay.
Hanging out with the old ladies.
Thank you, Marcus, for joining us.
And thanks for hanging in there. I mean, what time is it now? 10, 11, it's like 3 a.m. or something like that over there. 2 or 3 a.m. I'm not sure about. There's a time difference from with us for like daylight savings and whatever. But yeah, you're either 4 or 5 hours different than us, ahead of us. So thank you for hanging in there and thanks for being with us tonight for sure. Yeah, Mary said, the old lady friends. And she's one of them, I guess. That's what she's saying. Okay, 3:13. I think in a few more weeks here when we turn our clocks, spring ahead, fall behind. Yeah, so we'll fall behind and then I think you'll be 5 hours or something different than us. Or something like that. Yeah, that's when you'll be 5 hours different. So again, still, it's really early in the morning for you. Yeah, that's right. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5 hours.
They tell you that things you think are important and fussing over are not important at all. Oh, old lady friends, I think. He's doing exactly what he was born to do, enlighten others. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
So you ready to wrap it up or you have
yes.
anything you want to say before we head out for the evening? I'm not going to sing MICKUIMOUSE at the end of the show, which I usually do.
No.
especially for those who have not don't
So,
are first time viewers. But tonight I'm not going to do that.
thank you for joining us.
That's it.
You say something.
Again, thank you so much, everybody. Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure there's not any last comments.
It's okay.
But we very much appreciate you guys being with us.
It's his OCD.
It
He
is.
doesn't respond and bring up every comment, something bad will happen.
It will. It will. I think I missed a couple. But we're just very blessed by all of you. And thank you for following along on our journey. We truly do feel like you guys are like extended family. And just thanks for being there. And so good night. And we hope you have a very magical week. And we'll be back again next Monday night. And you'll be back maybe off and on throughout the week on your A Mother's Random Thoughts page. So
Probably.
again, very good. Thanks for being there. And take care.